Here's what we'll learn today. We're going to talk about the 7 major chakras, and we're going to explore them experientially. Like you can read a book about the chakras that's going to give you a lot of information about each of the chakras and facts and things like that. I'm not as interested in that. What I'm interested in is how are we going to use the chakras in our lives? How do they affect us? How do we work with them in our own body? How do I feel them? How do I sense them? How do I sense them on somebody else? What do I do? How do I balance them? That's what I'm interested in. I don't care that the Chinese wood element is, correlates to the 5th chakra. Like, who cares? Unless there's a way that I can use that, and there is. But how can I use that to affect it and to heal myself with it? So that's why not as much maybe facts today, a little bit more experiential exploration. We're going to talk about using our intuition because in order to sense what's going on with the chakras, that's all we got, folks, is really intuition. They're invisible. You can't see them. Well, some people can see them, but most of us can't. So we're going to work on sharpening our intuition and using our intuition, developing it a little bit more, so that we can sense the chakras, sense the energy within the body. We're going to talk about energetic boundaries a little bit because I think that's really important anytime you're doing any sort of energy work, to talk about energetic boundaries. That was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. When I first got out of massage school, I started working for doctor of osteopathy, and I was working on people who were in chronic pain from motor vehicle accidents. And I learned a lot, not so much about how to work on injury, but like how that was going to affect my energy system. It was a crash course in energy boundaries. Because when you first get out of school, you're just like, I will give everything away and I will give you all. I want you to have all the healing and everything. I had like no boundaries, and I would do like maybe 3 people a day, 3 1 hours, and I would go home just wrecked, just crashed. Like there was no energy left for myself. Like I had given everything away that day. And so I had to learn I had to learn how to do massage and do energy work and still have stuff left for me. Like I can't give it away because then I have no other life, beyond just being kind of a siphon for these people. So we're going to talk about that because I had to learn the hard way, and that's not a fun way to learn. We're going to talk about some basic principles of energy work, according to me. You're getting it all according to me today, and I do want to say that this is all just like this is how I experience energy and what I have found works for me. You might find that some of it doesn't resonate with you, and that is fine. Actually, that's excellent. Because if I say something and you're like, that doesn't, I'm not really sure I get that, or I'm not really sure I see it that way. That's great because then it gives you an opportunity to find out, how do I see it? How do I feel about it? What's different in the way that I uh, uh, interact with energy compared to how Chantel does it? So if there's something you don't agree with, that's awesome. That gives you the opportunity to then find your own way, and what works best for you. The things that I'm going to say, not everything is going to work best for everyone. Um, it's it's very personal on what works for everyone and how you see it. So I'm just going to give you like, this is how it is for me, and that's a place to start so you can go on your energy journey and figure out how it is for you. We're gonna do some hands-on chakra healing this afternoon after lunch. We're gonna talk about incorporating maybe some chakra healing into some body work into your massage, and we're gonna work with some chakra stones. If you don't worry, I don't expect you to have any today, but a lot of times people like a lot of us energy people, we really liked our crystals and our stones, so I wanted to include that in there. But if that's not your deal, don't worry about it. You don't have to